Hey, what's going on everybody? Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got patch notes for Wishblossom Ranch finally. And that means tomorrow is actually DLC, a drop day. So you guys know I'm going to be covering this top to bottom. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you are going to be missing out on some ultra super secret information. So make sure you are subscribed and let's jump right into it. Alrighty guys, so here are the patch notes. They said, Wishblossom Ranch update patch notes. Hey Valley villagers, this week our next expansion, Dreamlight Valley Wishblossom Ranch releases, invites you to race over to the Dream Castle Stardust Port and embark on a new journey filled with wonder and mystery, rustic scenery, and a lot of horses. Along with the expansion update, there will also be base game bug fixes and updates to the premium shop for everyone. Wishblossom arrives on November 19th. Check out details below. So that's cool. I like how we're getting some base game bug fixes. They're also updating the premium shop, so we're getting new items there, which is always good. We always love to see some new items. And then new content. They said next stop, Wishblossom Ranch. Once the coziest relaxation destination in all the valley, this alpine ranch is now in a state of disrepair, and its residents now need your help to get it back up and running. Bring the once neglected ranch back to life and uncover the cause of the wish magic catastrophe affecting the surrounding lands. Befriend, ride, and customize majestic horses, then feed and take care of them to unlock their abilities. So yeah, we already knew that. We're going to get like 4 custom horses we can have. We can feed them every day, level them up, get that XP, and then use their abilities. They're also supposed to have like iconic, like exclusive rewards tied to each of the horses too. So those are going to be cool to see what they have. But they did say to uncover the cause of the wish magic catastrophe affecting the surrounding land. So I guess that's what it's going to be called, wish magic. Now next they said discover the breathtaking alpine mountains of the Wishing Alps, home to the titular Wishblossom Ranch. Here you'll meet Snow White, the original princess from Disney's Snow White, who will help you care for the ranch and teach you how to bond with your horse. Okay, so when we first arrive here, we're going to meet Snow White. She's going to teach us how to bond with the horses, probably like actually feed them, you know, level them up, things like that. We'll probably meet Maximus here. And then it said later in the Wishblossom Heart, you'll meet Tinkerbell, the spirited fairy from Disney's Peter Pan, who will use her pixie dust to help you restore the Wishblossom Mountains to their original state. Okay, so we're going to do the intro area in the Wishing Alps, Snow White, learn about horses, and then as we start progressing into the map and going actually in like the crystal caverns, we're going to meet Tinkerbell there, and she's going to teach us about pixie dust and restoring the place and probably the flower in the heart of the valley. And then it says you'll also befriend Maximus from Disney's Tangled, whose commanding determination will guide you as you journey to the Victorian style Glamour Gulch. There you'll encounter Cruella de Vil from Disney's 101 Dalmatians, whose distinct sense of fashion will leave its mark on your travels, and Khan from Disney's Mulan, who will assist you with his headstrong spirit. Okay, they're kind of telling us how the story is going to progress, honestly, which we kind of knew from the clues from the trailers and the showcase. But yeah, so after we do the heart, like we do the Wishing Alps, we go in there, we learn about the heart. Then next stop is actually going to be over in Glamour Gulch, meet Cruella, get Khan, and then finally arrive at the whimsically overgrown Pixie Acres, where you'll meet Tigger from Disney's Winnie the Pooh, who will bring his infectious energy to your adventure, and Pegasus from Disney's Hercules, whose bravery will propel you forward. I'm so hyped for this biome, but it looks like we're gonna have to wait until the end to have access to it, and also getting Tigger is gonna be incredible. Now explore these new areas to discover deconstructed blueprints, a new form of crafting that can be found across every biome. Repair items right where they stand with a little bit of pixie dust and gather resources. So I did know that this was how we were going to do it. I actually have a video on this. I'll leave it linked down below in the comment section, but pretty much we're getting modular kits to build. We also get these like blueprints, as they're calling it. It's just abandoned, like broken structures. We repair them on the spot with, well, pixie dust. So maybe pixie dust is going to be some sort of new currency, or, you know, a new thing to go and gather. And then once you fully repair it, you can go and buy more from Scrooge's shop and then use those to decorate. So I think those are going to be pretty fun. And then they said DLV Wishblossom Ranch launches with its complete main story available on day 1. I'm curious, are you able to speed run this and have it done in one day? Or are they still going to kind of time gate some quests where you have to wait like 24 hours or something like that? They are like keeping it where you can have access to the whole DLC right now. They're not breaking it up into like 2 parts or anything like that. You buy the DLC, you could have it. But yeah, I'm very curious if you could like actually speed run. Not saying you should, but I'm just wondering if you can. And then they said 4 new villagers will be ready to join you in the valley, each accompanying by their own friendship quest and rewards to enjoy. 3 Disney horses will also join your valley along with their abilities to facilitate your daily task. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be great. Having those horses, having mounts in the game. You know, we're also getting spent if you have the deluxe edition. Having them be able to dig holes faster, break rocks, water faster. I mean, they're going to be something. It's like, how did we live without these horses before? So I'm very excited to get them. I don't know if they're going to be like the new royal tool, if there is going to be a new royal tool. Maybe there's not going to be a new royal tool and the horses are just the equivalent of getting that new like feature, you know, something that's really game changing. So I don't know. I was hoping in the patch notes they would let us know if there was a new royal tool, but I think with all the focus on mounts, that's probably what it's going to be, but I'm still hoping for something a little more, but we'll have to wait and see. They said celebrate the new season with the deluxe winter holiday bundle. For the first time, you'll be able to update the look of your plaza, the Scrooge McDuck store, Chez Remy restaurant, and more. This bundle will also include the magnificent Holiday Dream Castle skin. Let's go! We're getting a Christmas skin for the Dream Castle. But they also said for the first time, you'll be able to update the look of your plaza. So I think that's actually where the well is. That's like connected to the castle. I believe that's why we were able to like click on it, but we couldn't change it. So I think that's what's happening here. But we're also going to get a new winter holiday bundle, like a skin for Scrooge McDuck, Chez Remy. This is incredible. I really am curious how much this is going to cost. Now they said builders prepare, as the update also includes the Icy Mountain River Kit and more winter themed goods to the premium shop. Okay, so the Icy Mountain River Kit is exactly what it sounds like. You know, the river kit we already have in the game, which is like green, has some stones in it. This one is going to be pretty much the same thing, the same like equivalent of it, but it's going to be Icy Mountain themed. Oh, that's going to be so good. We will finally be able to have like snow in our biomes. We'll finally be able to like transform them with like icy water, maybe like actual ice. All the different pieces are going to be so fun. I cannot wait to look at that. I will of course make a video and a guide on that as well, but very excited for that. And they said villagers' favorite gifts and restaurant requests will no longer be impacted by expansion content, resources, meals, etc. until the player enters that expansion. Okay, this is good. This is one of those things I always told people, like, if you're just starting out in Dreamlight Valley, don't purchase the expansions yet and like go over there, because it makes it so much more difficult. Characters will start requesting things you don't even have access to, and like restaurants and stuff. So that's a good change. It's kind of weird that they threw it in here, but alrighty. And they said this update has been applied to all Dreamlight Valley expansions. And then, wait, that's it? No. Okay, who was in charge of patch notes? I need to know who was in charge of patch notes. They didn't show like anything new except for this section right here. Wow, they really want to keep us in the dark until tomorrow after you make that purchase. Oh gosh, okay, so top changes and bug fixes available to all players. They are fixing an issue with the definition of a hero quest where the required characters were not properly mentioned in the request. Protecting the camp quest where 9 out of 10 seeds would register as watered. Fix an issue on Xbox in some instances where clothing items could become bugged. The duration of critical success when catching snippets. Okay, so they actually increased the duration of the like critical success when catching snippets just to make it easier, makes it longer. They said fix an issue where the Halloween castle skin was missing certain visual details on specific devices. I told you. Okay, so they're actually fixing that. So I actually made a video on this with the Nintendo Switch 2 version or the Nintendo Switch version versus like the other platforms, and it was missing the candy corn lights, the spiders and stuff like that. And it's like the Switch can still render this stuff, so it looks like they actually are going to go in there and fix that, so it should look better if you own it. Now, they also said they fixed an issue where a grass texture could be seen on the Halloween castle skin exterior, fixed an issue where the items placed on the greenhouse bench could no longer be selected, and then fixed an issue where items placed on the industrial shelf could no longer be selected. The wooden potion cupboard item where placement spots for items were missing. Wait, the wooden potion. Oh, I was hoping that was going to be that Scrooge store item that we ended up getting, like the Scrooge shelves, but no. An issue where the inside out realm where a memory wall might remain raised, causing controls to be hidden. I guess that was part of a quest. An issue with the floating festival where it did not specify which village the portal appeared. Okay, that's already long gone, Game Loft. That's long gone. We don't even need to worry about that until next year. They said an issue where the stalls appear in low resolution on some devices. Bodies of water could sometimes be visible through certain wings. Fix an issue affecting both the Yzma headpiece and outfit. The Yellow Island tank top had some clipping issues. The Masquerade Ball had clipping issues. And then there were clipping issues with the companion photo pose with Nana. Also fix an issue where selecting in selfie mode caused the camera mode to change while using a gamepad. And lastly, fix an issue where control button icons from one type of gamepad could appear when using a different type. So, all right. Very small patch notes here. They did not tell us much. Honestly, the most we learned, like I said, was from this section here, which all looks good. I guess, again, they just want to keep us in the dark. They should have lots of surprises for us tomorrow. I will be, of course, making content for it and streaming and all that. So we'll get a better look at it tomorrow. We'll try and break down every little thing. But yeah, that's it. We're just going to keep the video nice and short. No reason to drag it out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have the best day. Please let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I would love to read through them, hear what you have to say. And I'll see you guys in the next one.